We're back. We're here. Me,
Yes,
Christian,
sir.
Dennison, the hot dog joint.
My name's Dennison. It's Christian. Oh shit!
Boss. What happened?
Wait, you're supposed to hear something?
Can you hear it?
You can't hear?
You can't hear anything?
Nah, I don't hear
Okay, let me increase the volume.
Check on the thing. On the actual like mic.
Yeah, you could.
Is it good?
Come on, Christian. Now
Check
you're
now.
just fucking up the pop set.
Hello? Hello?
No, I don't hear anything.
Let me see.
I'm trying to find a word. Okay, there's a volume marker. Can you hear anything?
No?
You should be able to hear.
You don't hear anything.
No, I really don't.
Why you
You
lying?
barely don't, or you just don't hear anything at
I
all?
don't hear anything.
Oh, yeah, let me take it. Let me
maybe
take
it's broken.
Here, you check.
Could just be broken.
Hello? Yo, what are you talking about? I can hear shit. What are you talking about? I do hear stuff.
You can hear yourself, right?
Yeah. You're because of the kind of headphones it is, you're not gonna outright hear it, but I hear myself. It's like an echo. It's an
Hello?
echo.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm confused. You know, it sounds like I'm just hearing you guys from the outside and nothing's working here.
So you can't hear yourself?
Bro, I can hear Dennison when he's talking right now.
No, I can hear. I'm just saying it sounds like it's not coming through the headphones. It just comes like.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's not loud.
It's not fucking studio headphones. It's just gaming headphones.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought that it wasn't working. I wasn't sure.
Hey, yo, all right, I get it. We don't got the best equipment, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure I was
We gotta point it out.
supposed to work.
hey, I'm not taking any of that out. But yeah, man, shit. What a way to start. I want to talk about today how I got pulled over.
Yeah, you guys. I want to know more.
Oh my gosh! So me and Christian were on our way up to Rutgers because we were trying to get a house up there,
Mhm.
and we think we found one. But we're on our way. We're on the Turnpike 95, and the Turnpike, yo, you turn up on the Turnpike, bro. You try to go like 100
Yeah.
miles an hour. I'm not saying everybody does, but like it's a Turnpike. Usually cops aren't there, so I was just going 100, and then me and Christian see a cop by the corner of our eyes,
Mhm.
and I slow down so fast and hard, straight to 80 miles an hour. But I guess he saw me.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he saw me, but I guess he saw me.
I don't think you had any reason to pull you over in the first
I
place.
don't think he because I
Did you?
know.
How many miles per hour were you going?
He was like at 100. It dropped down to 80.
saw you when you were at
No,
100.
no
Sure.
way.
Dude, here's a cop car, and then me and Boss are on all the way to the left lane.
Mhm.
He drops down to 80 quickly, and then he just cruising on 80, and then
Dude.
we just see the cop car swerving through the lanes
Mhm.
until he's behind us.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah,
following
yeah,
us
he
for
knows
like
it's bad.
at least like 2 minutes, and then he turns
Boop,
his lights on.
Oh,
Even when you know like the cop is following you, when he puts his light on you, your heart just sinks
Yeah.
a little. Like I'm like, hey yo, like you get PTSD or some shit.
so what happened?
But he pulls us over. He's like, I'm stopping. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you were speeding. Blah blah blah. He didn't even say it with confidence. Like I knew this was like had to be his like first week on the job too. So he goes back, takes my license, comes back, and he lets me off with a warning. He lets me off with a warning, right? So I go back. I'm like, all right, Christian, we about to make this viewing. We had to make an 11 o'clock viewing.
Yeah.
We're already gonna be late. So I'm like, all right, we still gonna make it there. 10 minutes in, I'm like, all right, I think we lost this nigga. This nigga is nowhere to be seen, yo.
Uh-huh.
Nowhere to be seen. So I
So
start,
he's-
I start going to
Well,
get
even
him.
before that, after he stopped us the first time, we went back into the lane.
Yeah,
He passed us.
yeah, he passed us.
I think the guy was making a quote or something,
Uh-huh.
because there was this Jeep, right?
Yeah, was no, it was a Range Rover, but
A Range
it was that was after he had stopped us the second time.
That was the second time. I thought it was the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, it was the second time.
Oh, that was
So like he stopped us again, like
The same guy?
the same
Same
guy,
guy.
because I thought he was gone. I thought he was in the back and like took
dude.
the left.
We were literally like 5 miles ahead of him.
We had to be.
I was checking like back and forth, like, following us or
Bro,
not.
what I think he did, he came in the
Yo.
middle lane and like was hiding.
Behind
he was
us.
just lurking,
That's what they
lurking,
do. Yeah.
and I was over here going like 90
Oh
again.
my
As soon as I thought we
Yeah.
lost him, and then I hear Boss, shit, he's right behind us.
Like I
And I
swear,
looked back and I freaked out to like, fuck.
it was like me. I'm looking for it. Look back, I see nobody. I'm like, all right, looking for it. Look back. This nigga was right on our ass. I was like, hey, yo. I was like, no way this man just flew.
Dude.
And he was after us.
I
He
thi-
thought I was going to get arrested.
Dude, I think subconsciously, I think boss thought he was about to get arrested because this time he unbuckled his seatbelt.
I didn't even realize that.
It looked like he was about to come out with his hands. He's like, "Fuck." Dude, I was
dead.
praying for him too. Like, dude, you had stopped literally twice within like a 5-minute frame. I was hoping like let him get at least like give him a fucking $500 ticket. Like,
Right.
don't arrest him.
I really thought I was going to get arrested for like I said. I was like, damn, on my mom's birthday.
Dude, I had the whole plan. Dude, it was like, all right, boss gonna get arrested. I'm gonna ask like,
Yeah.
what's his mom's phone number? I'm about to call her up.
Keep in mind, guys, this is literally like 3 hours ago, guys. Like,
That's crazy.
Dude,
3
if your
hours
bail
ago.
is like $1,000, I'll pay for
Oh
it.
God! Oh, thank you.
So what
But
happened?
I got a $241 ticket.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was like, yo. I was like, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm trying to make this viewing for the house. He didn't say shit. Just took it and left.
Yo, I mean, he did give you a warning, though.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't-
what he said. I was like, shit. I just look dumb right now.
I didn't
And
know
then-
it was his mom's birthday either.
Bro, when we left,
Mm-hmm.
right, I just knew he was gonna be lurking again. He was gonna be lurking again. So we left, and not even 5 minutes go by, we see the same cop pull over a car to our left. Like this Range Rover passed us. Wasn't even going like he was probably going 80, 85.
Mm-hmm.
Not even that. He wasn't going 100 like me. This man was going like 80, and he cruises past me, and the cop was like, "Whoop whoop." Who's that nigga?
He chased
over
him
here?
down, right? 'Cause I remember
Yeah.
he left our lane. We just see him speed through the lanes to get to him.
He chased him down.
What the
So he
fuck?
pulls over that man, right? Pulls that man over. Keep in mind, I was timing it. Our stop had to be like 5 to 7 minutes the second time.
Mhm.
Like he just whoop whoop ticket gave us 5 to 7 minutes, bro. This man pulls the Range Rover over, right? And we're still going like 60, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We had to be like a good 5 miles down. This man comes flying. He pulled someone over and called up to us.
What the fuck?
This man wanted to get us again. I know for a fact. He wanted to get us again. He wanted to get us again. He thought I didn't learn my lesson the second time.
Yo.
I was like, hey, yo, like, yo. We were calling. It was like, yo, watch this man come down, yo. Hey, yo. And then he came down. And he went over to the, you know how Turnpike is. You get cars and trucks.
Yeah.
He went over to the right side. Like, he got on an exit and got on the right side. And we saw him side by side, yo. I was ready to start speeding. Like, nigga, you can't come over, bro. Like,
Yo. What the fuck?
but he was looking at me, yo. Oh, man. Yo, I hate that nigga.
That's funny.
I got it, you know. I speed
241.
241. I hurt myself.
Congratulations.
I was like, fuck.
You played yourself.
I did play myself. I gotta take that ticket out.
Did you have to go to court for it, or you just got to pay?
No, I just gotta
Nah,
pay.
if you pay, you basically plead guilty. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pay. You're guilty.
His insurance about to go up. Is that about
Yo,
to find out?
oh shit, your insurance does go up?
I don't know.
I
'Cause
I searched it up as soon as you got the ticket. It was like a 15% increase.
No way.
I don't know. That's the thing, because
Because
my brother has gotten like speeded, but it didn't go up.
I don't know.
I don't think it
Well,
got.
you're 20 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe it will.
I don't know.
Hey man, that's points on my driver's license.
It is? No way.
It's
Yeah.
speeding, right? Yeah. Speeding
How
is like
many?
2 points.
2
I
points?
I
was
don't know.
depending on how
Don't you get rid of 1
fast you
point
go.
a year?
2 a year.
Get
I
2
don't
points
know.
a year?
2 points a year.
Or you can
can
take
get.
driving school. Get rid of them all.
Yeah. Wait, so you just wait and then know, like, just
I
get
think so,
removed?
yeah, because
Okay.
it doesn't stay forever. It takes it off.
You just don't
So-
get caught speeding again?
Hey,
Fucking
yo,
take that shit away.
I'm not gonna be driving in college, so
Okay, you're chilling.
the chances of me speeding is very, very low. Yeah, that really just bugged me. I was like, no way the same person is pulling me over.
He
the
did warn you, bro. I'm not
second
gonna lie.
time.
Like,
Yeah, as soon as he came the second time, I saw his voice change too.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gotta be annoying too, because you tell 2 kids like, "Yo, slow down," like you guys going too fast.
Yeah.
And then,
I was on the left lane though.
bro, 100 miles per hour though. If you hit
Nah.
somebody, they're dead.
Yeah.
They're fucking dead.
Yo, I mean, I was.
There's a
doing it
point I
safe.
think like if you go so fast, I think they can probably just
They
charge
just
you.
they just
With
arrest you.
death, well, yeah, like you're fucking trying to kill somebody.
Like I think you get charged for like I forget.
Attempted
possible
murder?
Yeah, like attempted murder or
What
something
the fuck?
with a fucking car.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, they don't mess around. Cause like it is a problem. Like so many people die a year from car accidents.
All right, man.
Anything can happen.
I get it. I'm gonna slow down. Yo, this is why. I was telling Christian, I was like, yo, if I were to get like a sports car or a supercar, shit.
What's your excuse there? He's like, I bought it to go fast.
Exactly. like do you not expect me not to go fast? But yeah, I'd rack up tickets in the sports car.
Yeah. Till you get license away.
Yeah, that shit rubbed me wrong. But man, but he was really trying to make a quota. I think he was trying to make a quota.
Nah.
Cause
If he was trying to make a quota, he would have gave you the ticket in the first place.
he gave me a warning. But the fact that he was just like
I think he was just annoyed because two
nah,
kids.
and then he pulled over
orders.
another car right after us.
Maybe he wanted to give him more.
Bro, he was trying to make his quota, nigga.
No,
he was trying to make his quota.
Like I said, if he was trying to make his quota, he would have gave you the ticket in the first place.
He gave me a warning. The warning is something. Oh, you used the warning. You gave somebody
But
a
you
warning. Like
didn't take his warning, and then you just kept
the
going.
warning. No, the warning came in the form of a ticket.
Oh,
yeah.
So it was like a. Oh, okay.
So that's why I think he was trying to make a quota.
So it was no like, you didn't have to pay no fine.
No, it was just a warning, like ticket.
You know what's crazy?
That's
though?
weird.
Yeah, right.
As soon as he got the warning, he ripped it up. Like, fuck this warning.
I really got karma coming against me. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I really got karma. You know,
Does that hurt you even more knowing that he gave you that warning?
That's what I don't know. We're just gonna see in a month.
Holy shit.
We're gonna see in a month.
Nigga
I'll
got
update y'all.
fucking 5 points on his license. About to get that shit taken away.
Steve told me a story how he got caught with weed and they let him go.
Oh, I heard about it.
Yeah, and inside he just got 6 points and like a $500 ticket.
It was way more than that.
Well, how much was it? Like
It was like almost 1,000. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, that's
You did
ridiculous.
No, Steve did.
Oh, shit. I thought
That's
you did.
ridiculous, right?
Because it was either that or go to jail. This man was doing donuts in a parking lot smoking weed. That's what he said.
Oh yeah,
Like, he was just going fast. Like it was like a racetrack. He was just going.
yeah.
Do you know what's crazy? So I'm watching this. I just watched this show, How to Sell Drugs Online Fast, on Netflix.
On Netflix. Yeah.
So it's based off this like real thing where this teenage kid created a website to sell drugs, and he became like one of the biggest drug lords for ecstasy.
What the fuck? Yo, I'm not surprised about that, just because of how easy it is to buy
And
drugs.
he got
online.
caught just from simple mistakes he made.
Yeah.
Like forgot to put enough postage on the package, and then it was sitting in the warehouse, and then so
Like-
the employees were curious what's inside this package. They open it up and they find a bunch of drugs inside.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't put enough postage on his package?
Yeah, so they didn't send it.
He's a dumbass.
Yo.
Hey, yo, that's a rookie mistake.
And I found a thing like
That's a rookie.
I think you can carry any amount of drugs on you, and as long as it's not enough to distribute, I think you're good.
Over there in Europe. He was
Germany.
in Germany, right?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think you can carry XC around you with you, and probably just,
Did you just
Like-
for like
like
personal
a
use?
single
yeah,
tab.
personal use. That's it.
Yeah. Like you can't be caught with like a scale or like little baggies.
Why is it that a scale just means you're doing some bad shit?
Bro, because think about it.
Say you're just
What-
trying to be precise with your
I
dose.
know, right? Like you just wanted to see if you get like cheated or not.
Like what? Like just because you have a scale, oh, this nigga distributes. Like one item.
Nah, but there's been some cases where like people haven't been found guilty because all they have is like little baggies and a scale, but they don't
Okay,
have the
yeah.
drugs.
Yeah.
Like you can't really say somebody's selling drugs just because they have that.
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah. Once you gotta-
the legal system is like it really like you can't say that it's like goes against you because if there isn't enough evidence against you, like you're really innocent.
yeah.
Like if you think about it. But if you really out here
it's your
selling
right
drugs,
process, yeah.
yeah,
If you can't prove that's my drugs, like some shit like that,
yeah.
you're innocent. Except for Twitter. Twitter will just kill you. Twitter will just kill. Yo, they really ended Ellen DeGeneres.
They ended her.
They're really trying to end it. I mean, I think they.
Wait, like she canceled her show, or like
I mean,
Nah,
the
people
internet?
Our workers started speaking up saying
Yeah.
how she's a
The
rude
people
boss.
People are saying like producers,
I've heard of
producers on the
this, yeah.
show, like
Yeah,
they're sexually.
assaulted.
I don't know.
Really? I
wanna
thought
say
she was just like a
assaulted.
mean boss and like made overworked.
Yeah, that's
them
what I
to
heard.
death.
Yeah,
It's
first it
like-
was her, and then it started to go like, yeah, it's the whole thing. It's the whole hierarchy up there.
Like it be besides Ellen, like the whole like
Yeah.
Hollywood in general.
the
I can
the
see that.
executive producers on those shows, like or productionists, whatever they called. But clearly I don't know my shit. But even the DJ,
Yeah.
the DJ for Ellen came out and was like, yeah, I've seen this toxic work culture, and it's real. Like the DJ, a black DJ. Yo, he was
Yo,
like,
I'm fucking dead. Nah, but you gotta also think about it. Like, that's just Hollywood. But imagine all the other corporations in America that are
Right.
like, just toxic,
oh, of
and they
course.
just have like toxic work environment. I feel like that's just the reality that people just can't accept.
Yeah,
Type shit.
she's so good, and then
Yeah.
she's so bad.
Like
But she does so much good.
yeah, like people know her from the show, and she invites all these like good people, and
Yeah.
like she always talks like good stuff. But like when you actually
She
find
dances.
out, yeah,
She sings.
it's hard to believe.
Right? Oh my God.
He's
She's
like,
a dick. She's a dick. Oh my God, yeah. That's hilarious.
it is. Do you think like let's say like somebody like Kevin Hart? Do you think they're like that behind the scenes?
I
Well,
think
like an
it'd be
asshole?
hilarious. If
Right, like seeing him like getting pissed off.
That'd be hilarious, yeah. That'd be.
Nah, but I doubt it. I feel like people like that are like more genuine,
Yeah.
like Kevin Hart or like The Rock.
Yeah.
Or who knows, bro? Maybe they all just fucking evil.
Yeah. maybe they are evil. What if they? Okay. What
'Cause
if there was like a secret society and Ellen's part of it?
Adrenochrome, nigga.
Adrenochrome. What's that?
You know, you don't know about adrenochrome?
No, what's that?
So adrenochrome, it's a chemical that's mostly produced in little kids' brains
Mhm.
when they undergo stress.
Okay.
So this chemical has been known to like reverse the aging process in like humans.
What?
What?
Did you guys don't know about
I've
this?
never heard of this. This is some top secret shit.
Bro, do some research, bro. I'm telling you, bro, do some research. And you know what's funny? Like,
People get this injected.
Ellen
in them?
had this one actress on. I forgot her name, but she literally talked about it. she literally explained the whole process of how it goes, like how they inject blood into her face,
What?
and it's the blood of little kids.
So I've been right this whole time.
Bro,
I've always said these niggas get young blood injected into them, yo.
bro, and she was explaining how like it was like nothing. Like it was like it's like little kids blood from like North Korea or some shit.
Don't some people believe in that too? Like
Huh?
blood transfusion with young people's blood.
Dude.
And that's how people think they get like better skin and live longer.
I feel like
I
if
believe
this
it.
chemical actually
I
does
believe it.
exist
Yeah.
and it's only found in little kids, then
Oh, let's get all the little kids
Yeah.
we can get. It's funny that people actually do this. I saw there was a picture of Joe Rogan and he was getting a plasma put into his back.
Mm.
Saw that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's the type of shit I'm trying to do on my knees. Put that. He's got to feel like a bionic, like a actual like
fucking
robot.
Wolverine.
Like what? He gets the NAD drip. I gotta wonder how that's feel. Like, do you just feel stronger when you take an NAD drip?
Probably recover faster.
Like what? You know what an NAD drip is, Christian?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know exactly what it's made of, but it's good cocaine.
It's a good version of cocaine.
It's a liquid drip that they just it gets poured into you, and it's like it's not steroids, but it's good for you.
I feel like, hey, bro, we're gonna find out so much shit about like what we could take, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it could be bad for us because we don't know like the long-term effects of shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
'Cause-
Isn't that what they're saying for weed right now?
Yeah, I mean that could be, but at the same time, I feel like people been smoking for decades now. But as like weed gets stronger and
Yeah.
like shit like carts come out and shit, where they like literally said they had pesticides in them, it's like
Oh
it
my
could be
gosh.
dangerous.
Well, that's different.
They have to make it
I
legal.
mean, how is it different? It's THC, it's marijuana. It's like how
Well,
people
they're
get high.
concentrating. It's not like you actually just taking an actual weed bud.
Oh
And
yeah.
That's it.
I mean, how do you think like weed could be bad for you, like long term?
Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like yeah.
What are
we-
the studies?
I think anything could be bad for you.
Oh yeah.
But I look at people like Snoop Dogg and like
As one
all
of,
these
like, a
successful
billion.
people is like they smoke every fucking day, and then like you don't see any decline in anything. Like they're still successful.
Yeah.
They
Wait, do
look
you
young
think
as
he'll go
fuck.
Do you think he'll go through withdrawals though? You can get
Withdrawals?
addicted to anything, even just mentally.
Oh yeah.
Let's say
Oh
we
yeah. You
stop
can
giving,
definitely get
you
addicted
stop
to
smoking
anything.
weed. Do you
Uh-huh.
think you'll be
No,
different?
I feel like when I stop smoking weed, I don't really like have like the necessary like
Well, that you own for, but Snoop Dogg's been doing what for like his whole life.
yeah.
So we imagine you cut him off.
Possibly. He
It's
could
just
probably
for-
have a headache. I remember Wiz Khalifa was like, yeah, when I start smoking different strands, I'll start getting headaches and shit.
Yeah.
He said that on Joe Rogan. I was like, oh, okay. So, I mean, it could affect you. Because we still don't know all that we know about weed, right?
Yeah,
We're
so,
still
like-
figuring it out.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, we are the test products.
Of all this shit, bro.
We
Like think
are-
about it. We really are like most of the shit we use now, like it's just recently, like just came.
Damn.
Like phones, social media,
Yo, for real.
like
Phones.
this shit didn't exist before, bro.
Phones. I feel like,
Video games.
you see the way people's neck is like straight, and like 50 years is gonna like hang down.
You're starting to see it now, bro. Little
Yeah.
kids, like little kids that don't go outside
Yeah.
and get sun and
Yeah.
like drink water every day. And
You can
like,
see people who play like video games all day. You see them the way like, so they standing up, regular
Mhm.
human being, their head is straight, but them like their head kind of like dank.
they got that nerd neck. They got the
Dude, you
gamer
see
neck.
Tyrios
The
already
gamer
learning-
neck, yeah.
You see
What happened?
Tyrios already learning how to play iPads and everything.
What is?
2-year-olds.
2-year-olds? Yeah, I bro. They're my like 4-year-old cousin has an iPhone 8.
What? Seriously?
What?
iPhone 8. There's a
What?
girl, yeah.
No,
Huh?
like it's his iPhone
That's
8.
crazy.
Yeah, it's her iPhone 8. Yeah.
Her iPhone 8.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta call somebody. Like, like,
Bro, like this shit is
I gotta
getting
call my
bad.
friend, like-
I don't know how like this shit's gonna play out in the long term, but this can't play out good
oh no.
at all.
When do you think you're gonna give your kid a phone?
Bro, I didn't get a phone till I was like in 8th grade or like 7th, so I definitely not till then.
Yeah.
Till
I
like
say
they-
middle school.
Yeah, middle school. Middle school, I feel like is a good age
Like
to
when
teach.
they're probably about to start walking home themselves. All right, you get a phone.
Yeah, I feel like middle school is a good age where you could let your kid explore shit for themselves.
My kid's gonna have to fend for himself. Throw him in the woods. All right, man. I'll be back next week.
Yeah.
If you were not eating by then, I'll take you home.
Yo, I'm telling you, this shit can't be good, bro. It's all, you know what? It's all these like dopamine reactions, bro. And it's not good for our brains.
Yeah.
It's dopamine.
They're saying that for the likes.
Yeah,
Isn't that
dopamine.
why Instagram got rid of
Their like counts,
their
but
like
it's still
counts.
there. I still
Yeah.
have it.
I don't have it.
I
But
have
on
it.
like
I see
another
people's
account
like-
I do. I'm like, how come I haven't? Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. It's like I don't know, but I feel like we said, it just came out, so we don't know the long term effects. So we just got to see what happens and
Yo.
just make rules from there.
You know what I just thought of? What if Instagram is doing like a kind of like a test trial? Okay, so the people that they gave access to look at the numbers,
Mm-hmm.
they look at their activity versus the people
Who don't. They could, bro.
Yo,
Like,
wow.
what
'cause
stops
some
them
people
from
have
doing
it,
all
and some
this?
people don't have it.
Yeah.
So we might just think it's like, oh, maybe there's something wrong with their update or whatever. But niggas been updating like for the last year,
Bro, because
and it hasn't changed. So
you
they're-
gotta think about it, bro.
they're looking.
Social media really is like a phenomenon. Like it
Yeah.
really is like
It's
today's
data.
culture. Like
is data.
yeah,
Data. Niggas can use this data, yo. As soon as you start putting chips in our brain,
that's bro.
it's over. It's
Fuck
over.
the vaccines, yo.
Oh my god, no.
It's like no. I mean, I don't know. I definitely won't be the first to try out that shit. I'm gonna wait a while.
Well, it's
See what
mandatory.
happens. What if it's mandatory?
Yeah.
I'm
It,
moving.
it has to go through like a lot of trials of testing. Like,
Bro, but that's the thing.
They're-
Let's say like FDA, they're forced to like expedite all this shit without doing actual like studies and like making sure the shit's right. And they
What?
had like
Niggas
this
gonna
shit's
die.
impossible.
They're doing a 30,000 human trial right now.
we're doing
On
what?
Which company?
I don't remember.
It's probably Bill
I just
Gates.
remember that.
Yeah, it has to be Bill Gates.
Bro,
Man, funny.
I'll take it.
you will take it for real?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
If they told you had a small risk of dying or become severely sick, you would still take it?
What's the percentage?
All right, let's say 80% of people who take it so far have become sick.
That's the
I might take the
hydrochloric
gamble.
thing.
No, that's not the hydrochloroquine. That's what they're saying that the current data is for the current vaccines that they're testing.
What?
80% of people who've taken it like have gotten sick.
You know you can get flu
Oh,
and get
80%
corona.
got sick?
Huh?
You can get flu and get corona.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
you
so
could
I'm gonna probably get
definitely-
the flu shot. If anything.
Dude, you have to reserve your spot for the flu shot now.
Oh my god.
Bro, because I'm gonna be honest, bro.
That's
The way
crazy.
they're making it seem, it's like a fucking plague.
Yeah.
Like it's like we're living in a bubonic plague again, or like everybody's dying every fucking minute. But
It could have been
If
if
you-
we didn't have all this stuff.
if you look at the
Yeah.
stats, bro, the flu is more dangerous than the shit.
I forget what virus.
It's true,
But
bro.
no, yeah, the flu is more dangerous than this. We're just gonna have to learn to work around it, and these niggas just don't want to. They just don't want
They
to.
want to have a second lockdown. They want to do all this extra
Right.
shit.
Dude, I'm telling you,
You said-
second lockdown by Thanksgiving. I'm calling already.
Dude, I think before election,
We
most
have
likely.
options for the second lockdown, bro. Like as in like legit like money options. Like
Yeah.
if we can.
Bro,
We could probably
These
bet
are-
against the, the stock.
bro,
during that
that's
time.
another thing. It's like the market has a potential to crash right now. Like it's
Wow,
fucking
it's
insane.
crazy.
But that's all because of this shit. I feel like if we just learn to like move on and like let's say we just wear masks 6 feet whatever until like the cases start going down again,
Mhm.
then
Dude,
we're
that's
fine.
not gonna happen here in America.
But
Yo,
why?
You seen all those Reddit videos?
Oh,
People,
And that's another thing. It's like America's the only one doing bad right now so far, right? Like they're saying like all the other countries. So I like how China. Tell me this, right? So China hasn't reported any cases. Like they say they're good now. What do? They host the first party in the epicenter of where it happened in Wuhan, China.
oh yeah, I seen that.
And they live stream it so everybody can see it.
But yeah, nigga, we
Bro,
got
that's
here,
like
Wuhan,
a big
yo.
middle finger
was
to
this?
us, bro.
Yeah.
when was this?
It was like a couple of weeks ago or like a few
Oh,
days
shit.
ago. Bro, but I just found that hilarious. I was like, yo, these niggas know what they're fucking doing. I was like, these niggas
Yeah,
just
we
want to make
back in
us
Wuhan,
mad.
bitch.
They want us to blame our government. They want, yeah, bro, I'm telling you. Like, this shit's hilarious.
Yo,
Well, the government is at fault too.
they are at fault.
They are.
They definitely are.
Yeah.
I mean, but
The
then
way they
again,
handled it.
you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta pick the bag up, strap your boots, and go. Like you gotta be your own man. You gotta be your own government. But
That's what I'm saying, bro. People rely too much on
Yeah.
the government. They expect them to give them this money. They expect them to
right.
like get rid of the virus, come up with a vaccine. Like, no, bro. And me and Boss
Yeah.
were talking about this in the last podcast we did with my cousins. The H1N1 virus, when that came around, you know, the
Oh yeah.
swine flu.
Yeah.
You remember the swine flu,
Yeah.
right? Where was all the hype for that? Where was all the
I don't
lockdowns for that?
remember.
Where was all the masks? Where
Were
was
we
the
in
6
middle
feet for
school
that?
doing
Yeah,
that?
no, we were in elementary school, and I remember it happening. And the most we were told was to wash our hands. Like how when the virus first came out to here, it was
Yeah.
like the most we were told was to wash our hands,
The wash your hands signs like in front of the mirror and shit.
bro.
You
Like
wash your
it's
hands.
ridiculous. Like, and we were looking at the stats. There's been more deaths and cases since like more than Corona.
We
This all is an
are
overreaction, bro.
being bitch ass niggas
Yes,
right
that's what I'm saying, and it's all because of social media, the news hyping this shit
now.
up,
Yeah.
and it's just. I feel like if Trump wasn't president, then it wouldn't be to the extent it is now because they really want this nigga out. Bro.
They want this man out.
They
Now
are
he's
blaming
getting
him for the
sued.
180,000 deaths. They're saying it's his fault.
Wow.
They're saying
Kinda
that
is though.
they're saying that he didn't fucking close the borders soon enough. When he was literally the one who said, "Let's close the borders for China," and what did they say? No, that's racist. That's xenophobic.
I thought he was the
Like
one.
what the fuck, bro? Like this shit is not making sense, bro. I look at shit.
I do remember
I
that
look at
xenophobic
news
shit.
articles and like watch videos and shit of when it first popped out, like the virus. And this shit doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's like it goes against everything they're saying now, bro. Like like people do your research. Like this shit's
Yeah,
crazy.
You just even
Wait,
just
he
listen to a
wasn't the one that
podcast
didn't
app
want to close the
before.
borders.
He was the one who said, "Let's close the borders from China."
Yeah.
I thought he was the one against it the whole
No,
time.
Nah, he
bro.
wanted to
You and
close
the
that
and the
shit.
people were saying, "No, that's racist. No, that's xenophobic. You're being
Yeah.
How the
racist
fuck
towards
is that
Asians."
xenophobic? We have a potential virus
That's what
coming.
that's what I'm saying, Christian. It's an agenda to get this nigga out, bro. It's like it's
CNN was probably all over that, like, yo.
bro. And you know what I find it hilarious is there's multiple interviews of like all these people, like these like Congress people who are like going against Trump right now, like the Democrats or whatever.
Yeah.
And in the beginning they were saying how like oh, like we're working with the president and it's going good right now, and like he's helping us out, he's giving us the resources that we need, and all this other stuff. But where's that support now?
Nowhere.
Exactly.
Oh. Yeah, it's funny. Niggas.
I just find it hilarious. It's like it really is like a reality TV show. Like these niggas are doing shit that like.
It's the office.
Do you imagine when Kanye West gets in office, he does?
He said when Kanye West gets in office. I hope he doesn't.
I hope he does. That'll be another.
Yeezys.
Disruption.
Transaction reality shows.
Stimulus checks. Give me my stimulus checks and Yeezys.
He's like every American gets a pair of Yeezys.
He'd make that happen. He'd make that happen somehow.
He probably would.
But when you become a president, you gotta relinquish all your other jobs. So you can't be
I don't
head.
think, doesn't Trump still have his businesses?
Their family runs that
Yeah,
shit.
his family
Ah,
runs it. So he'd have to relinquish up that creative director of Yeezy, all that shit. I cannot see this nigga as president. cannot.
Yeah. So who do you think's next?
Wait, wasn't The Rock running too?
I can see that nigga as a president.
Yeah, I want to see
I
the
can
Rock.
see him
low-key.
as the president.
Him and
He'd do
Jocko.
way better than Donald Trump.
Him and Jocko.
Yeah.
Them niggas would be gods.
Him and Jocko. Yeah, Jocko would do military.
Bro, I don't know.
But then again, he's already doing so much shit. He just bought the XFL.
Really?
The Rock. He bought the XFL.
What is the XFL?
So it's NFL. You got the NFL, National Football League. XFL was like kind of like a tier below it. Like,
But it's just football, but like
yeah, it is really just football. But
it's their own branch type shit.
yeah,
Okay.
like yeah, pretty much like how you have American. I don't know. Like how you have the American Soccer League, like it's there.
He's just trying to make money, basically.
Yeah, it's trying to make money.
He's trying to
Like,
make that
he
shit
bought
popular.
it for $15 million
That's super cheap.
for a fucking league, right?
Super cheap.
But look at what the UFC is now. Like they grew the UFC into what it is.
I know.
now.
I
So
can imagine.
He thinks. I'm guessing they can grow it to something big. But like, I think it's possible because they've already transferred players that have played in the XFL have gotten contracts in the NFL.
For real?
Yeah, some of them have gotten contracts. Like a
Holy
QB just got signed on. I forget what's his name, but
Yeah, so it could kind of be like a league, like a league below the NFL. It's for people.
yeah,
to,
like the NBA
go
has
into.
NBA has the D League or G League.
Yeah, that's
Some
cool.
players transfer from the G League into the actual NBA league. Like last year
Mhm.
when I forget who, I think it was the Lakers, but they were in the playoffs last year, and some dude was in the G League or D League, NBA D League, and the Lakers signed him for like 10 days,
Mhm.
and he played in the Lakers playoff for like 10 days. I think I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was interesting, and people wanted him back on. So it was like just how like MLB.
Mhm.
I don't know how many more examples I can give, but MLB, you know how MLB works, right?
Yeah.
You start from whatever. I don't know how the leagues work.
Start off the minor leagues.
Yeah, minor leagues.
And then you go out to the major leagues. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I guess that.
Bro, it's a potential money maker. I can see where you went with it.
right.
It's like
Right. And that dude is about to be Black Adam.
he said Black Adam.
He's whatever. He's a Dark Adam. What?
Black Adam.
Black
Yeah.
Adam. Right. And he's black or Hawaiian, but whatever.
Is he black? Is
I don't
he
know.
like some
He's
type of black?
Samoan,
Yeah, Samoan.
Samoan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What is Samoan?
Hawaiian.
Uh,
I don't know, but he I saw the trailer yesterday. It was interesting.
For what?
Yo, have you seen the
Black
Batman
Adam.
trailer?
Oh, Black Adam. No, I haven't.
Dude,
Robert Patterson.
it's gonna be great.
It looked like the dark Batman. This nigga was evil.
That's funny.
This man was evil.
Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna work with the whole like movie.
Whole movie
situation.
theaters.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that in the car.
Mhm.
So he was saying what
They did open up in some places.
in
I
like
seen
Yeah.
New York though,
Yeah.
New York's still closed. New Jersey's still closed.
Okay,
The one in Philly's opening up.
Pennsylvania. Okay. Like, are there that
Dude, it's so weird, bro. It's like I feel like everybody should just be open. Why is it like certain states aren't open and some are?
Because
They're
federal
following
can't
the-
get their
the
shit
state
together.
laws.
Huh?
They're following the state guidelines right now.
Yeah, but those state guidelines are run by people who have certain
So move to Texas.
right. I feel
So
like
move to
that's
Texas.
literally like the last option. You know, they were saying a lot of people got mad at Joe Rogan because he was the one who mentioned it in his podcast.
Shut the fuck up! Like
Mention
they
what?
own Texas. Like you don't own Texas.
But
like,
then everybody started moving to fucking Texas after he mentioned it.
that's so funny.
Yeah,
How
the
we
real
should just
estate
get a
went up.
whole mass
Bro,
exodus
because
happen.
imagine the numbers of bro. It's over 1 billion a year. This nigga has an audience of over 1 billion a year. This nigga
Okay,
has
so if only 1%,
exactly.
1% of 1 billion is what? 100,000? I don't know.
No, 10 million.
Texas just sees a surge. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, people were. There's some podcasters that I saw. They're like, you're just moving to second Hollywood or Los Angeles, Austin, Texas. There are some haters out there, yeah.
What do you mean?
As in, like, niggas don't want them to move to Texas.
I could imagine, bro. It's like it's crazy. It's like all
Yeah.
those crazy ass people that lived in LA and shit. They're all going to Texas.
Seeing all hipsters in Texas, just now they got like guns on their side. Now they're ready to kill. Like, oh my god. Or what if they start dying because like Texans is like, yo, what do you? Just kill them.
Yo.
They get a hype house in Texas. Hey, I watched a hype house video today. It was two niggas boxing.
Bro.
Who's the hype house again?
I don't know. I don't know. It was just a random
TikTok house, right?
TikTok house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So-
it? I thought they were called. Nah, I fucking forget.
I think it's called the Hype House. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, the video had hype house on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a bunch of white guys.
Yeah, and all they do is just fuck around and
living
just
in a
make
house.
YouTube videos.
So a couple of Asians, and these dudes are boxing, and I'm like, oh, this is what you guys do.
Bro, that's literally all they do and just party.
Yeah.
They shut down one of their parties earlier in the week.
I heard people.
Oh, is that the one with Jake Paul?
No, that's another one.
You are.
Team
you hear his
10
house
house.
got raided?
That's Team 10 house. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one.
That's Team 10 house.
No, but this was
Sorry, bro.
another TikTok. I think his name's Bryson or something. Bryson Hall or something. And his party got shut down.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Because it was just like COVID.
It was like a big party.
Yeah, and it was like COVID, so.
What the fuck? Oh my god, yeah.
Over COVID.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, they didn't shut it. They cut off his power, and which forced the
I
party
heard,
to get shut
yeah.
down.
They call it his
Oh,
power.
I heard that's what California's doing.
Dude, that's fucked up though.
So
if you think
mean
about
they
it, you
could
pay
just
all that
cut
money in
my power
taxes
off
and
just to cut my power off.
yeah, just to cut your power off.
You must got the wrong nigga.
Like this shit will happen in Texas. The fuck,
Cut my wire off. I'm killing you.
bro. I'm telling you, people put too much power in government, and it's bad. The government can't have that much power.
In
To
100
force people to
years-
take vaccines, to cut people's power off. Like that.
You an anti-vaccine nigga?
Bro, I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm more of like a anti like mandatory like
Yeah.
if you don't
I
take
barely get the
this.
flu shot.
Yeah, like come on now, like we haven't done that ever. Like why
Mhm.
are we doing it now over a virus that isn't as deadly as the fucking flu?
Now, depending on what happens in these coming months,
Mm-hmm.
is really gonna test it because we got it at the late season of the cold when it was cold. So if niggas really do start dying like they say they will,
Nah.
okay, but
I
still,
doubt it, bro.
you're telling me niggas that
Bro.
be getting paid $1 million a year can't pay this shit out?
It's insane,
telling
bro.
me that the best answer you have is to stay at home and do nothing?
Bro, I'm telling you right now, and y'all might not agree with me on this, but the American people are pawns right now.
Or pawns?
We're pawns.
I
And
see
this
that.
whole political
Yeah.
agenda, whatever's going on behind the scenes, we're all pawns.
Yeah. We need
It's
to.
sad. It's sad.
Ha-
And you know what? I feel most bad for black people because
Yeah.
they're the real pawns. Like
What
they're,
about
yeah,
the most recent dude,
Oh, you heard
Jacob Blake.
dude,
Yeah.
That was sick.
that was sick.
That was sickening. The fact I didn't even expect the cop to pull the trigger the way he did, like right to the back of his head.
He said, but not once, not twice,
like 6 times,
7 times.
7
bro.
times.
7
What?
fucking times. bro.
Like I was just like, what?
Bro, I
Right,
don't
his
know.
kids was in the back of the seat, the back of the car.
Where did it happen again?
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
somewhere?
Wisconsin. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because that's where the riots happen.
Yeah, yeah,
I thought it was in Portland.
Nah, Portland too, bro. All these
yeah.
Yeah, I
fucking
heard.
cities, bro. Like it's crazy. and we don't see it because we're from Jersey and we live in a fucking bubble. But bro, I'm telling you, if you watch these videos and shit, like, shit is going down.
Dude,
Shit is really going down.
Secret police happening too.
Huh?
People
What?
getting kidnapped from like secret police.
Oh yeah.
What?
You didn't hear about that in Portland?
Oh, in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought it was like recent. It's like, hey, yo, I'm out. But it's just crazy how you could just pull a trigger just so. Like,
People just need to relax.
you
bro.
could just tase him. You could just tase
Apparently, they were saying that they did tase him before that.
him.
But I don't know. I only seen that clip.
Killing the nigga, like.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
I don't know.
what? This is why everybody need to know jujitsu. Everybody need to be upfront about. Because if he knew jujitsu, he would have been able to restrain. Like.
Nah, I'm definitely calling for police reform though.
Yeah, nah, that just cannot be happening.
Yeah.
Imagine that shit happens in Camden. There'd be like uproar. Now that that's happened, bro, it's gonna be even more crazy.
Bro, because
more protests.
it goes on both sides though.
Mhm.
You gotta think about it. Like, really, the world, like, I don't want to say the world, but like America right now, like, it's really like divided. For some
very
reason.
divided.
Ever since the George Floyd thing incident.
Oof.
But I don't know. People need to really focus on the real problems. I feel like more people are just creating their own problems.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just need to relax and go home, like, just chill out for a week, and just go to the polls.
Yo,
Fight this shit in the polls.
did I tell you how my neighbor almost like got in a fight with my dad?
Why?
So my dad was like mowing the lawn in the morning.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen my neighbor like act like this.
Which neighbor?
Front door neighbor.
Uh-huh.
And my dad was just mowing the lawn, and my neighbor was outside smoking weed or whatever. And it had to be like 7 a.m. or whatever. And my dad was mowing, and out of nowhere he starts yelling at my dad like, blah, blah, blah. I start hearing it mid conversation. He's like, "I'm gonna deal with you, bro. I've been hearing a lot about you on these streets."
What
And
the
you know, my
fuck?
dad's not ghetto at all. Like he's like, what are you talking about today?"
I've been hearing about you.
He's like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm fucking
And he's
dead.
like, "I've been hearing a lot about you, blah blah blah." And I'm cool with this neighbor and all. And so my dad comes back in, and my dad's like, he's kind of panicky. You can see in his eyes. Calls the cops.
Calls the cops?
Calls the cops. Just like as soon as he gets, I'm calling the cops. I'm like, damn. My dad is trigger ready with the cops, bro. He you know, most black people don't like calling cops. My dad is happy.
Yeah, bro.
to call
That's
the
just
cops.
escalating the problem. at that point.
Right, yeah. But my brother came in and was
yeah.
like, "Yo, why'd you call the cops?" But he called the cops on this nigga. The cops came.
Oh my
And he just
God.
said, "Yeah, just smoke on later time of the day." And
I mean, that is kind of like dickish on your dad's part.
but
it's
here,
7
no, but
a.m.
listen to this.
Uh-huh.
The reason why I was like just shocked to what, because my dad has always cut the lawn in the morning like that.
That's probably why he's so pissed. He's like, this nigga always
Yeah.
cut the lawn in the morning.
Yo, it could be that, but he's never like bursted like that. He's never. Only times I've heard him burst like that was if he's yelling at his wife, his girlfriend. Never at some random person, let alone my dad.
Yeah.
And so we're just like, yo, this coronavirus got people going crazy.
Yeah.
I've not like.
Yeah.
I was
Everybody's
like,
just
wow.
like on a high sense of awareness.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm just like, wow. People are losing their
Yeah,
minds. I
it's
don't think
weird.
people. How much longer can this go? Like,
How much longer can this go?
yeah.
Till it needs to, bro.
Hey,
It's like, nah, I don't know. I feel like,
tension, man. It's too much tension.
yeah, too much tension. That's why I said it. It's like everybody just needs to relax, calm down, go home,
Smoke a joint.
smoke a joint, and fight this shit in the polls. Like,
Right.
that's literally what people need to do. It's just like, if you really disagree with this man and you feel like there needs to be change, then fight for your policies, look into policies that you agree with, and just vote. Why all this violence? Why all this craziness going on?
Yeah.
And it's on both sides. It's not only just police brutality.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I seen a video of somebody throwing a brick at a police's head, and this nigga just got knocked down like it was nothing.
Oh,
Like it was nothing. He's like, "Boop."
What?
Bro.
What?
And they expect the police to do nothing? Like, come on now. It's on both sides at this
That's
point.
terrible. It's terrible. How you just throw a brick at a police officer's head? No, I was getting my hair cut, and the person beside me who was getting his haircut, he was a police officer. And they were having a whole conversation. I didn't realize he was a
Oh.
police officer, and he was talking about how his work kind of like increased, and some of his friends or some of the people within the department got left and got unemployment, so they were getting paid more than what he was making working. So he was kind of like he didn't like that shit. But past that, like I asked him, I was like, so what's your ideas on fat cops? Like, and he started laughing, and he's
there
like,
shouldn't be fat cops.
yeah,
There realistically shouldn't be fat cops, bro.
But hear what he said. Here, this is what he said. So he's kind of new, so he was young, and he was fit. This dude was fit. He was built. I was like, yo, so why are there fat cops?
Yeah.
And he was like, so here's what it is. The fat cops usually have a younger guy riding with them, and if they ever have to chase, they make the young dude chase him. The fat cops don't do shit. They make the young dudes chase him. Like, what? I'm like, what?
Yo, my girlfriend's uncle was talking about that too.
What?
Like, when you first start to become a cop, obviously, like, the fitness test is a little bit more extreme. But I think he said you have to pass it every year, I think.
You have to pass, like, they redo it every year?
I think so. But then
I heard it was like one time and that's it. Like,
I
do it.
don't know. But then, but then it's more lenient later on. So you can get away with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it shouldn't be more lenient. If anything, it should be harder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I believe. No, it should be as hard as it was in the beginning.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like mandatory training. That's all we need. There's just de-escalation drills.
40% of your time should be training.
Yeah.
Like the military?
It's stupid.
It should be like not that they should
Not to the
have
extent.
be like the military, but they should be as thoughtful as in like in the diligence that the military does to prepare these niggas for war should be the diligence that these guys prepare these guys to de-escalate
I don't
situations.
know, 'cause if they do some crazy shit to the soldiers, bro, they make them
no, as in like
black out and shit.
And as in like how I mean like as they're going hard to kill niggas in other countries, they should go hard to work for these guys to de-escalate situations. Right. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Whether
it doesn't take like 6
classes.
months to become a copy or something.
Yeah, it's
I've heard in other
shit.
countries it takes like years.
Yeah,
dude,
probably like 2 years, 3 years.
I think the French police knows how to do parkour to chase criminals.
What the
like,
fuck?
imagine to see a group of parkour niggas chasing you.
Like, it's actually part of the training.
Oh my god.
Just going up through buildings and shit.
Yeah. Like, I was trained to do this. Like,
that's where also the parkour got invented too. Like, I think in Paris or something.
Really?
France. Yeah.
the parkour was in France.
Yeah, somewhere in France.
Wow.
That's funny. These niggas going through buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Just like,
There was this Top Gear episode. Yeah, there's Top Gear episode where a car went up against a dude in like a trick motorcycle or a motorsport dirt bike kind of versus a parkour dude, and they had to go through a building like a abandoned airport. I believe it was either the motorcycle or the parkour dude won. But no, it was sick. The dude was doing parkour through like the whole fucking airport. Abandoned airport.
I would definitely want to learn parkour.
Bro, you just running, jumping, and like doing front flips.
But the way they do it,
Side flips.
makes it look so
okay,
cool.
they do it in style. Yeah, they do
like-
it in style.
They roll and shit when they
Yeah.
land. Fucking
Yeah,
cool.
you gotta parkour. Remember that? Like, it was a big thing to say parkour after like jumping off that like a tiny ledge.
Bro, parkour videos were like the going viral on YouTube. Like people were just watching.
When
that
was
shit
that?
for fun.
Middle
Like
school.
Yeah, like early 2000s.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
Parkour.
now people just watch mukbangs.
What the? Oh, is that when people eat?
Just people eat in front of the camera and just talk. Like people really just watch that shit for
Is
fun.
that really a muk? That's what a mukbang is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, did you hear?
You ever seen one?
No.
You know they banned it in China
Mukbangs?
Yeah.
Why?
because there's apparently a food shortage going on.
Because niggas get mukbangs.
So niggas can't buy like surplus of food and do mukbangs.
Oh my god. First you can't have like what more than one child. Now you can't have
Mukbangs.
mukbangs. Like
They got rid of that rule though.
they did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was when they get rid of that rule.
I don't
When they
remember.
needed more people to work. Hey, that's funny.
Yeah.
No, they definitely got rid of that rule to get more workers. They're like, in 10 years, we're going to see an increase of workers.
We're definitely not.
All right, 5 years, they're going to see an increase.
What does that mean?
They started them young, right?
I don't know. What does that mean though? They got rid of the rule though. Does that mean like enough people die for them to have kids again?
No, I think they just needed more workers. I really think that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they want
Bro,
more
because
workers.
think about it. We produce a lot of shit from them, bro. Like,
Right.
a lot.
Dude, we're about
So
to
then
have
you're going to need a
quarantine
lot of
babies.
people.
We're about to have quarantine babies.
Cool.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
been a lot of them. It's been a lot of them.
Yep.
Quarantine.
I know, yeah, I
babies.
know. Some of my family members had babies
So,
recently.
yeah, so now you
My
got
uncle's about to have a kid
what?
in March. Yeah.
It's going to be weird
March?
seeing them grow up in a time like this.
So what is it called? You got the baby booms. What is it? The boomer kid?
Yeah, so
Baby
baby
boomers.
boomers.
Yeah.
You got the millennials. Then you got the Gen. What are we? We're Gen Z, right?
I think we're millennials.
No, we're Gen. We definitely don't
No.
fall in the millennials.
No, we're
Or
millennials.
Gen Z.
Yeah, we're Gen Z because we were born 2000.
No, but let me start from like 1990 something to 2000.
Talk to Mike, nigga.
Millennials are from like 1990 to 2000.
Yeah, so we're like on the border between like Gen Z
I
and
think
millennial.
so.
Yeah, but I would consider myself more a Gen Z because I do not associate with those millennials.
Yeah, right. Right.
But yeah, and then now it's like Gen X, right?
Are they gonna change the name to like the
Quarantine or
special period called the quarantine
babies.
things or quarantine babies?
Yeah.
Is that a beetle on the wall or cicada or
I have no clue. I've been staring at it the whole time.
I don't know.
Touch
it. It could be a weird leaf shape. In
touch
there.
it? Touch it with a stick.
I'm not touching it.
See if it flies away. I
Was
thought that
it-
shit flew.
It's just dried up. All these, they're just dried up bugs.
Oh, that's its skeleton.
Yeah,
Cool.
looks like it.
It hatched.
Yeah, probably can turn like caterpillar or a butterfly.
Yo, having neighbors that play music loud as fuck.
Can you hear it on the mic?
Not really, but it don't matter. But now that I've had neighbors that play music loud as
It makes you
Fuck.
just want to like.
it makes me not want to have
Yeah,
neighbors.
like,
like
live
now
alone.
I want to be in a secluded area so that I can play my music loud as shit and not
Yeah.
bother it. Like I want my neighbor. I want to have a neighbor, but I don't want him close to me.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
I don't get.
That's
the
why
point of
people live in the
neighbors anymore.
suburbs, bro.
Yeah, I don't get the point of neighbors anymore. I mean, yeah, but fuck that.
Yeah.
Just one time, these dudes would play music 2 a.m. in the morning. You think this is loud, right? This is like 10%. I swear to God. Yeah. Like 10-20% of what they before you could hear the music, like when you're at the corner store or some shit.
They're young, bro. They look pretty young.
Oh, no, yeah, they're a young family. It's interesting, like, you see a whole family. It's like that movie, that frat movie with
Yeah, I know you're talking
Seth
about.
Rogen.
Mhm.
You got the more mature family,
Yeah.
and then you got the whole fucking
They be outside more than inside.
yeah.
Like I really think they're outside more than inside, which is it's cool. Well, they got a whole deck. Go out, go ball out. Yo young. But it's funny because I hear their taste in music. It's all early 2000 shit.
Yeah.
All early 2000 shit, and like some 1990s R&B.
Yeah, they're probably in like the early 30s,
Yeah,
late 20s. Yeah,
and it'd be like the same playlist. No, not the same playlist, but like the
similar,
same-
song, like the
yeah.
same song.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I get y'all. Y'all be playing some heats every now and then.
It's
to play, like,
interesting. Do you think how that's gonna be like us when we grow up? Like we're only gonna listen to the music we've listened to now.
I mean,
No,
now,
it's-
okay, I've started to notice that now. Not that I'm hating on the new music that's coming out. Is
Mhm.
sometimes I hear something like, what the fuck is that shit? But knowing myself in like middle school or like high school, I'd probably like, that shit tough. But like sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you become like more of like you start critiquing shit. Like you,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
But I mean, now I know what I like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
And what I don't. Or I just grow out of shit.
that too.
Like I used to fucking,
Yeah, like we
I
used to
like
be big,
EDM.
Yeah, EDM. Yeah,
I used to
remember
like
dope
EDM.
stuff.
And I think I grew out of that.
Did that die?
Nah, it's still popular. Bro.
Yeah.
It's just huge.
Steve still likes EDM.
Yeah,
That nigga DJs.
they're always gonna have that following, like
Yeah.
that cult following.
Because you people have that phase.
Yeah.
Everybody got
But
that.
it's not like they're not like. I don't hear like EDM songs.
It's more
billboards
popular in like
anymore.
Europe and China and Asia
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Worldwide music is so different from U.S. music.
Yep.
You ever,
Just-
you ever click on it on Spotify?
Yeah.
Where-
It's all Afro beats. Like, you know Burna
Yeah,
Boy?
it's just upbeat music that
Yeah.
you could just dance to. And
You know
vibe.
Burna Boy?
Yeah.
His album was #1 on Worldwide when it came out. But in America,
shit.
in these charts, it was like number 7, number 9.
That's crazy.
Like niggas, well, worldwide is like 6 other billion niggas.
Holy shit.
We are like trapped in a bubble of the United States. Isn't that crazy? Like to think about like there's so many different ways of living. You could go out. You could just go to another whole state and it's just completely different.
Yeah, it's just a whole different. I kind of like it though. That's what makes it. That's what makes us unique.
Yeah.
It's like you can't go anywhere else and have the same experience you have in the United States.
But you can also say that for Australia. But yeah, you can't go over here and like see a fucking kangaroo. Hey, yo, no. Yeah, America's an interesting place. You like it and you hate it, and then you like it.
What would you hate about this?
Well, all the shit that's happening right now.
Yeah,
I hate it for that. But
you
like
know what it makes no sense is that we're fighting, right? We seem more diverse, and like we're fighting because we're all diverse and shit, like white, black, and shit. But we're the most diverse country in the world. Like
the melting pot.
It's right. I feel like if it didn't happen earlier on, it was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People just need to learn there is no color. There's only race. One race.
One
human
race. The human race. You don't see color?
I don't see color.
All right, get out here.
I mean, I see you're black, you're Mexican, you're Hispanic. Yeah. I see that, but you're boss, you're Christian, you're human.
Just true. That's very true.
You're not anything different.
Yeah, I see people.
That's how I try to see things too.
It's like, why can't people just understand that? But I feel like low key, bro. If you think about it, like I believe we were 1 or 2 generations away from eliminating racism.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Steve was saying how like
because you can grow up with racist parents, but
yeah.
It doesn't affect your belief if you hang out with black people, if you listen to black music and shit.
People
like
just need black friends.
Yeah, like you just have black friends and you notice like they ain't nothing wrong about you. You're not a criminal. You're chill. You're nice. It's like people just need to know that. But I feel like with the whole shit that recently just happened, we're moving backwards. Like this, if anything, this is gonna cause more racism and more divide.
It will cause people to see racism. Bro, because
think about it this way. Think about it this way, right? Imagine you're a little kid, right, watching the news right now, and you see all this shit like Black Lives Matter protests going on, and all you see is like people just burning like buildings down and like breaking all this glass and like hurting cops and shit, like rioting. You're gonna grow up like this was caused by the Black Lives Matter movement. This was caused by black people. Yeah, you're gonna grow up thinking that because that's all you see in the TV and news now. It's like. Oh,
because as a kid, you don't have that introspective kind of look into things, like
But when you were a kid, you didn't think about color
at all.
Like that's what, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucking crazy? Have you seen PBS? They came out with a new episode of Arthur.
Was he chocolate?
And they talked about George Floyd and racism.
What'd they say?
Bro, you got to look at the clip. I'm gonna show you the clip.
Yeah, let's play.
Bro,
was it cool or bad?
You tell me. I want to know your opinion. I want to know your opinion.
Okay. What?
Wait, what happened?
He said PBS started talking about George Floyd.
So you guys know the show Arthur, right?
Yeah.
So they recently came out with an episode talking about racism and like the whole shit that's happening now with George Floyd. Watch this. It's 3 minutes. It's fast. How long are we in?
Almost an hour.
Oh, let me disconnect to the Wi-Fi. All right, look at this. I never have signal in your house.
I gotta call Buster. Hey, Arthur. Hey, Buster. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I just watched it. It was awful. I can't believe someone would be hurt like that just because they're black.
Racism is so unfair. No one should ever judge someone by the color of their skin.
But how could it happen here in Elwood City, right outside the Sugar Bowl?
Buster, it happens everywhere. I was talking to Mrs. McGrady the other day. She said there's a really long history of black people not being treated fairly in this country.
It has to stop.
We have to do something.
Yeah. But what can we do? I mean, I'm 8. I can't even fry an egg on my own.
I don't know.
8 years old. This is being targeted at 8 years
Right.
old. Look, keep watching.
What
Keep
the?
watching.
Hello, boys.
They got the teacher.
I'm so glad you
Yo, this teacher dark chocolate too.
It may
She a brown bear,
Me too.
black bear.
this
She a black bear.
neighborhood. It is scary, Buster. But you should know that a lot of grown-ups are fighting racism and working hard to keep us all safe.
Why
Hopefully
does this
the
keep
wind doesn't
happening,
pick this
Mrs. McGrady?
Well, racism is like a disease. If you don't treat it, it's just gonna get worse. Wait, if racism is a disease, can I get it?
Buster, don't worry.
fuck?
This isn't about you.
Bro,
It's about all of us.
racism is a disease. Can I get it?
It's not my problem. We have to actively fight against racism. As my friend John Lewis once said, if you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, you have a moral obligation to do something about it.
So, what can we do?
Well, one of the most important things is what you're doing right now. Eating carrot sticks? I mean, talking about it. Talk about racism with your friends, your parents, your teachers. Don't be afraid to ask questions. We all have a lot to learn.
Imagine 8-year-olds sitting there down in a circle.
Bro.
You
Yeah, I'm
just-
surprised they're 8 years old.
So watching that clip, what I want to know y'all opinions about that.
That's interesting. I salute them for fucking trying to bring the issues to the 8-year-olds, but exactly what can 8-year-olds do?
Bro, it's not that, bro.
What?
It's not that.
What?
When you put the idea of racism in a child's brain at that early age, you put in fear.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you're black and you're being told like you're being like discriminated, like you grew up black,
Yeah.
you're growing up black, so the government and the system is basically against you.
Oh, so now you think even earlier they're getting it put into our heads that the
Bro,
government.
I feel like there's a reason why we didn't learn racism at a young age.
Right.
There's a reason why we only learned about it when we were getting older, like middle school age. Like we started learning more about history and like American history. There's a reason for all that. I feel like
Too much to handle.
Yeah, it's too much to handle for a kid. A kid should only learn how to like
Do 2 + 2.
make friends and like hang
I
out
never
with
even thought
other
about
kids.
that at a young age.
Bro, it's so bad. It's
Yeah.
so bad. I fucking hate it.
So now,
Like when I first met you guys, I just thought like you were cool and you were cool. I didn't think about
Yeah.
your skin color or anything. And if I did say a skin color, I didn't mean it in a mean way. I was literally just describing something.
Bro, it's so sad. It's sad.
So now that the kids are growing older, or they're getting information at an earlier age,
Mm-hmm.
it's well,
And
we don't know. Well,
They
like,
called it a disease,
Dude,
and that we
was
need to
fucking-
fight against it.
were they doing that for the laugh? Or
No, they doing that because they really trying to educate these kids on racism and making them fight up for a cause that like shouldn't even be there in the first place.
So you think they're trying to add?
Bro, Morgan Freeman said it the most. The only way to fight racism is to completely ignore it.
He said that
He said that,
to completely ignore it.
and it'll eventually go away. That's what I'm saying, bro. In 1 or 2 generations, we were literally away, like bound to get rid of racism. Like there
Because
was
the
gonna
old
be
people
no.
would have died off.
Yes,
Okay.
bro.
But
It's,
then-
it's like we're working backwards.
then what
There's
about
nothing progressive?
Ideas that are still like there,
What do you mean?
like ideas of racism. Like I don't think that dies off.
What ideas?
Ideas of racism. This is like being racist. Like
All right, so
supremacy.
it's kind of like the same way with like the idea of like let's say Nazi, right? Like
Yeah.
Hitler, like you won't like that shit was in the past,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's no current age of like people out there that want to have like that
They're not in
Aryan
public.
race.
They're not in the
They're not
public.
in public,
Nazis.
but they're so small that you don't notice them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. How like in the future we'd be.
that's another thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's like we gotta stop thinking about the idea of like forcing ideology on people.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I love about this country. It's like people can have their own opinions and have their own thoughts,
Mhm.
but you can't force anything upon anybody.
Just do it in a if you wanna show someone an idea, do it in a respectable manner.
Do it in a conversation.
Yeah.
Bounce off ideas from each other. Let's say like I'm a white supremacist and you're like a Black Lives Matter movement person.
Yeah.
Why can't we just sit down and have a conversation about our ideas?
Because niggas is married to them ideas.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Niggas is
people
married
need to
them.
stop putting themselves in this box
Yeah.
of like being either left or right or white and black and shit like that, and just think about it as like ideas and like bouncing off ideas from each other and making a better society off that. I don't know why we went wrong from like not having conversations and resorting to violence and like all this other shit.
Right.
It's like it's not productive at all. We're moving backwards.
I'm about to get a gun. Like, if we move to Texas, just to own a gun. Why we
It's
gotta write
sad,
an essay
bro.
to own a gun in New Jersey, bro?
It's sad.
You do?
Yeah, you gotta write an essay to own a gun in New Jersey. And thank God, cause oof, I would have been dead by now. Nah, see if like is your brother getting educated on this?
I mean now he is, yeah.
Now he is
because he sees the news and shit, bro.
Bro, you should ask him what he thinks of it.
I mean he doesn't see color either. I don't think he's like.
Like, how does
But I'll tell you one thing: he doesn't want to be a cop anymore.
he doesn't want to be a cop anymore?
It's sad, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, he used to want to be a cop, and now he doesn't want to be a cop.
Bro, I forgot.
Because he said cops kill black people.
Oh, he said ACAB. ACAB. I've been seeing that all over
What
Tinder,
is
bro.
wrong with people?
Hey,
bro?
all cops are bad. All cops are bad.
Defund
I'm
the
like,
police,
I'm
like-
like, God damn.
Bro, if you go into inner cities like Camden or Baltimore and shit like that, and you ask people around, do you want to defund the police? They're gonna say no.
Yeah.
That
Nah.
is the worst idea to ever be like thought. Like,
Like, you in my house to be robbed, bro?
like if
nah.
anything, it would cause more black people to die. More,
Yeah, more
Poor-
gang violence.
yes, more gang violence. Like people
More-
need to understand this. Like, the
I get you when you'll save a little neighborhood. Like,
don't get me wrong. Whatever happened like before, like with George Floyd and all the other incidents with cops and black people, like that's sad. Like, don't get me wrong. And we saw it. Like we saw the whole 9-minute video. This nigga really did kill him.
woof.
But like, we have to fight for reform and the unjust of like those type of incidents,
Mm-hmm.
and like make sure that police who do commit those crimes and like they actually get the justice that they,
Right,
they-
exactly.
they-
Like, for the Jacob Blake, they put all 3 of those cops on administrative leave.
yeah.
Yeah. But are they going to charge him for murder? Oh, he didn't murder him, but charge him for like assault and stuff? Because he's still alive.
Yeah, no, I seen it.
That cop must have been like, shit. Like,
Yeah.
what? Because now he's really going to have to face the person he shot at.
How do you miss at that close?
Right.
Unless he
Terrible.
intended not to kill him. He just to like
7 shots?
Yeah, you're right.
7
7 shots.
Oh, that guy's still alive?
He's still alive.
7 shots.
He's still he's in critical condition, but he's still
You
alive.
think they count the shots when they fire it, or they just like?
He probably like in the chamber. Like, is it done? But nah,
Nah, it's sad, bro.
he's
Like,
gonna have
it
to
is sad.
face this man
Yeah.
in court, and he's gonna look at him like, I shot you, and I'm interested to see if he feels guilty
I don't
or
know.
if he feels like he did the right thing.
I feel like I don't know how you guys watch "Change My Mind" by Steven Crowder, his segment on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Have you seen like the
I-
recent ones?
No, what?
So I would really highly consider watching those
Okay.
and like just giving your own take on them. But like he's had conversations with people on like the whole like Black Lives Matter movement or whatever, and like what's
Yeah.
going on.
Probably
And-
great for his channel.
Yeah, it's super good. Cause like, bro, like watching his like content before, he's talked about all this shit.
Yeah.
He's talked about like he's gone to colleges and like this shit was like it's not new.
Mhm.
Like this shit has been, but like I just like the fact that he goes around, has conversation with these people,
Mhm.
and like even those people that have like this ideology of like, oh, take down the system, like take down America needs to burn, like we need a new system. Like he convinces them like, hey, like maybe the solution isn't violence. Maybe the solution is just to have this type of reform and conversation so that we do become better citizens and like,
Exactly.
instead of working backwards and like, you know,
Right.
having all these like crazy ideologies and shit. I don't know. I'm it just makes me concerned because it's like this shit could really bring down the country. It really can.
Into anarchy.
Think about it.
I was just watching Batman Dark Knight Rises. Like, type shit like that. Like, where Bane takes over the whole shit.
I mean, not Bane, but like there really could be like riots and shit going on in the streets.
Instead of Bane, it's some nigga. It's like, it's Trump.
Nah, it's definitely not Trump.
Okay, who would it be? Who would be Bane in this
Bro,
situation?
you might not agree with me, but I think it's a communist ideology.
Okay.
What? That idea of like socialism and communism, it seems so good, bro. Like
everybody gets a piece.
Everybody gets a piece. Everybody gets free college. Everybody gets free healthcare. Everybody gets. It's so appealing to the young mind.
Yeah.
Especially because
everybody.
But like, this is how you know niggas didn't pay attention in high school or middle school whenever they taught this. Because like everybody knows every communistic or socialistic ideology that was implemented into countries. It's going to shit. It's going against like the original purpose. Because all you're doing is just giving power to the government. That's all you're doing.
Right. That's all you're doing.
You're making government control everything.
How is when niggas go to college that they think they know it, bro. I'm in college right now. I don't
Bro, how many like people, like professors and shit, have talked about the idea of like socialism and like
my sociology professor,
has he talked about like socialism and he's like the benefits, or like
you just talked about like how other countries like experienced it and shit. But
interesting.
Yeah, the way a university works, I feel like they give you ideas. They like kind of like plant these little ideas, whether it's in the reading you're reading or whatever they're teaching. They plant ideas in your brain.
They really do, and then
they want you to write a certain way.
Yeah, it's up to you to like actually like
decipher it.
Yeah, decipher and like free think. Just be a free thinker, bro. Don't fucking feed into everything that you're taught. Yeah. Basically.
My freshman year. I'm just gonna let this plane pass by.
That's the start, bro.
Helicopter.
He's about to get bombed.
Oh my god. But my freshman year, we had this one reading we had to do, and it was like on identity. We had to read three long ass passages, and each of them had like their own take on identity, self-identity and shit.
Yeah.
To this day, I still remember what I read. Like,
what do you read?
On like self-identity, like how you perceive self-identity, or how these different passages were perceiving it for whatever character was in it, or how they saw it. It could be like a narration of like one character, or like a scientific how they saw whatever. But to this day, I still remember it, and I'm like, it's like little stuff like that they can plant stuff in my brain and make me think a certain way. Because I have gone like reading passages, and I'm like, oh, that was interesting. I'm gonna take that and live by it, kind of. So
yeah,
because they gave me that. Imagine I didn't. I wouldn't.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. There's a reason why we learn all this shit at a certain age, because it's like they try to bounce ideas off our heads and like make us like, I don't know. It really is how you educate yourself. Yeah. Kind of.
Education. Yo, we went back up to New Brunswick, and Christian actually met Kadeem and Muhammad.
Yeah. How was it? You guys have fun?
Yeah, they were rapping actually. They were showing it. They have a little studio in the room now.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they started. They gave us a little listening session to their music. They recorded a lot of shit.
That day we went to their house, it was like recorded 20 shows.
So now they got the whole little setup, like the little booth and shit, the mic.
That's tough.
And we stayed in for a recording session, and we recorded. And it's kind of like being when an artist records, like you hear them before the track is played, and then like they play. It's like, oh, two completely different things. Nah. Well, yeah, that's how it is.
Nah, people are always asked when they make shit first.
I'm interested to see how like better they get.
Yeah.
To see how, because that's how it all starts. Just playing around, and make your own shit.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. They blow up, we blow up, everyone blows up, we all die. You know, whatever happens first.
Did you guys hear about the asteroid
What
that
asteroid?
they're saying that it's supposed to come like before the election.
No way.
It's just gonna pass by. I've read the articles.
Yeah, they said it was like the size of a car, but like that's just not gonna do nothing. If it
The
hits us.
size of a car.
It's not gonna do nothing if it hits us.
Is it the Tesla we sent up to the
Can you imagine?
It was freaking Elon's like, oh shit. You think Elon would
Dude,
cause an
by the time I saw the
asteroid?
article, I was like, damn, 2020 is really a hellhole. Like now we got asteroids.
I know,
coming.
right? It's fucking crazy.
Do you
It's
think Elon Musk would cause an asteroid?
like, will cause?
Yeah, I feel like
What
if since he's going to Mars, I feel like he's likely to maybe make a mistake and just like kill a whole race, like just by an accident, like.
I'm fucking dead. Nah, but apparently, if did you see Trump's new agenda? If he does get reelected,
No.
He was talking about the whole Space Force thing, and like he's gonna make it his mission to make America the first people to land on the moon and Mars. So it makes me really excited because it's like, what's the potential for that for like SpaceX and all that? Like he really go to Mars now.
If Trump were to be president,
Yeah, if Trump wins,
but you think he's gonna be president?
I think so.
Oh, you think he's gonna be president?
Bro, because I think most people just want best for what's like for America, and I feel like if
You think if Biden
Biden wins, it's
and
not
Kamala
really-
Harris? I mean, I don't know about Kamala Harris. She be imprisoning niggas sometimes, but
Bro, that's the thing. It's like I don't know. They had all this power before. Why didn't America become better before?
because
They were in
when they
turn
come in
for-
office, they were like, "It's not done this way."
Huh?
When they come in office, like, "This is not how you do it. This is how you do it."
But Trump did it in 4 years.
exactly. He came in and he was
and
like,
just fucking switched it like that.
he's like, "Nah, this is how you do it." He's like, "Nah."
It's crazy, and it makes you think like, have we been lied to? Like, are these niggas really not for us? Like, it's like all these Democratic run cities like Detroit and
Yeah.
like Baltimore, they're still in ruins, bro. They're still abandoned houses, and they've been running those cities for how long now? Like, I recently saw this video of a black Republican
Yeah.
woman who's trying to run for Congress in
Oh, word?
Baltimore. Yeah, and she did a whole video. She's like, Democrats have been running the city for 53 years.
Hmm.
She showed the videos of all the abandoned houses. He's like, what has changed?
Nada.
You guys are still in the same position.
Has it been like the same people running it? Because
Bro, think about it.
you can have like terms forever when you're a congressman or senate.
I think that's also another thing that Trump wants to do is he wants to actually install terms for Congress people because there's been way too many people having power for too
Because
long.
once you sit there, you can sit there forever.
Bro, think
and you can
about
really decide shit. What
Pelosi.
happens.
That bitch is in there forever, bro.
She
She's
probably
made
knows
millions, bro.
She probably knows more shit than Trump.
Bro, I was watching this video of a guy who went up to her when she was like walking in the streets, and she went to shake her hand. And she was like, hi, and he was like, jail time soon. He's like Donald Trump, and you just see her face. She's like shocked and shit. She's like scared. I was like, yo, this shit is
What?
serious, bro.
Jail time soon, Donald Trump. Well, I thought you were about to end it like Nancy Pelosi, like suck the blood out this nigga or some shit. Like she was actually like a vampire or something.
I don't know. I just feel like we've been lied to, bro.
Oh,
We
of
have been.
course. We even have proof.
Yeah.
They said wear a mask. They said don't wear a mask. It doesn't help. Now they're saying wear
No,
a
not
mask.
even now. I'm talking about before then, like.
Oh, even before,
for
before,
years
before?
now.
I mean Watergate. I mean, what else could they be hiding from Watergate that they decided like? Because you remember Watergate, right?
Bro, think about it, bro. If you really think about it, we built China's infrastructure. There were so many politicians who profited off of China's upbringing. Like,
Imagine.
it's crazy. And now we have, bro. Just do your research.
How can TikTok is suing
Trump,
Trump?
which won't be possible.
Like, what do they sue him for? Because for the fact that they have
Yeah,
to
he tried
sell
to
their
ban him, I
company?
guess. Yeah. But I don't know.
I mean, if you're,
I wanna know what y'all take on it though.
oh yeah, ban that shit.
Yeah.
If niggas is looking in. That's the way China's looking in.
I agree.
It's proven.
I agree.
It's ban that shit.
Not even looking in, bro, but they have an influence, bro.
They prolapsed anus.
Major
Like,
influence.
they are in that shit. They're balls deep.
Sad, bro.
They know what we're doing right now.
Nah, not right now. But I'm just saying, it gets to the point where it's like, damn, these niggas really want America to be destroyed.
They want to. But then again, I like duck. Really like duck.
Bro, you can still have duck. That's the thing. You can, bro. America's the best country, bro. America really is like number one, bro.
What if
Is like, are y'all like? How do y'all feel when I say that?
What?
No, I believe America's number one. I fucking if I were to
But
go
you
to
know how much
Europe,
that triggers other people?
that you say America's.
Yes.
Some people hate nationalism.
Yes, they hate it. I don't understand why.
Sometimes there's a little too much nationalism.
But I don't know. Maybe to the extent like how Hitler had his nationalism. Maybe to that point. Yeah.
That's crazy.
America, you could consider it number one. Like it
It is
really
number
is.
one.
Like
Until
there
China
is no other
crosses
country
us.
like this country, bro.
Yeah. Number one in the fact that we have freedom. Okay, yeah, you could say we don't got freedom in ways, but you can go outside. Well, I don't know about now, but but we used to be able to just go outside, do what we want, make our own businesses and everything. Other countries is like, I don't know how the fuck it works. Maybe Canada might be a runner up, but Canada
Runner up.
they might be the next runner up because I hear they're nice, but they have to pay a shitload in taxes.
Yeah.
A shitload in taxes.
Yeah, I
And
just don't like the government telling me what to do and asking me for money, bro.
move to Texas. Yo, we gotta go to Texas. Texas is probably the best form of America.
Bro, it really is like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like the only people who really have like that like,
True freedom.
yeah, it's like Republicans and like Republican states and shit like that.
Definitely, because they want less government interference.
That's
with
what I'm
business,
saying, bro. It's like when you give that power to the
Yeah.
government, there's no taking that back.
Which I believe in. I don't think the government should be like meddling with businesses.
Yes.
As long as they're like doing some legal shit and paying their taxes, they're good. Other than that, no need to control a company.
Bro, when the 2008 financial crisis happened and they bailed out all those banks, bro, you know how fucked up it made our economy, bro?
It probably did.
We should have never
Yeah.
did that, bro. Never.
What would have happened? I'm no banker. Not that I know, but wait, what do you?
We would
think
probably
happened?
have a new banking system. We would not have the same system today if all those
Oh,
banks didn't get.
because we only have like a couple left.
But that's another thing I think, and I hope this happens, is we need to shut down that Federal Reserve.
These
That
niggas
Federal
gonna-
Reserve is
they-
not part of the government at
They run
all.
overtime right now, bro. Them niggas is printing money, yo. Them niggas is printing. You print out the asses. You think they're gonna run out of ink? Like what happens?
Run out of ink.
what happens when they run out of ink? Like someone have to go on an errand.
I think we would run out of paper before we run out of ink.
Virtual money.
Oh yeah, but virtual money too.
Yeah,
Always
true.
switch to that.
Oh, they said they're gonna come out with some form of digital cash.
I feel like that's the start, because with this whole coin shortage shit, it really makes people use like less money.
Yeah.
Maybe you start using more cards and shit.
No,
Bitcoin might come up.
but I don't see cash becoming obsolete. Like, I still see people
Like
using,
physical cash?
Yeah, like the cash we have now, it's still gonna be.
But
here.
why? What's the purpose?
Well, some stores only accept cash. Like,
That's on them. It's like you
hey,
move on
yo,
with the
so
system, bro.
what if like a business is like I can only do because some people.
Bro,
be
because
under the
if you
table
think
and
about
shit.
it, it only benefits you if you do take other shit besides just cash.
Okay, yeah, true.
Because it really does make it inconvenience, because you have to go out to the bank or ATM, take out money. But if you could just
Like my
go and
weed
just
dealer,
pay.
yo, I wish I could just pay this nigga in cash app
That's
all
why we
the
need
time,
dispensaries, bro.
What do you think? You
but-
wish you had like that square tray thing?
Yeah,
man,
so I can just
swipe
swipe
your
my
card.
card.
Square is gonna be the next big, bro. It's gonna disrupt every banking system out there, bro.
If they can do Square for weed dealers, yo, if they could do that, oh my
Bro.
god,
I'm telling you, bro.
this is the next $1 billion idea. Well, I mean, it is $1 billion
And
idea.
that's what
but-
we need. We need companies to create shit. We just need companies to be in competition with each other and just create shit.
create better shit. What happened to old capitalism?
Still here, bro.
It's still there.
But it's under threat right now.
It's under threat. Who wants to change it to socialism? These youngins?
Every other country. besides the United States.
Every other country besides the United States. Well, all right. Gotta do that. Way to do that.
You gotta
thing.
be out?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well, I mean, U.S. like you said it's the best country out here.
I don't know. I highly recommend people to just do your research
Yeah, do your
And-
research.
and not believe anything that you're being told right now on social media and the news, because there is, believe it or not, an agenda going out there. Like they either want this man out or they want something wrong to happen to this country, bro.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I love living here. I love being free.
America.
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 I don't want to be forced to do nothing.
Except, yeah, imagine being in, like, fucking Dubai where they, like,
Bro, imagine being in China where they fucking enslave you so you can
Oh my
fucking
God,
make
yeah.
shit for us.
oh, yeah, employees is killing themselves and shit because,
Like,
They
if
feel
people
like-
really want that.
no, y'all want to stay in America. I mean, even being a bum in America is probably, like, better.
Bro, because you have the opportunity to get out of being a bum and
You
actually doing something
Could
with your
live in
life.
some tents on the highway. I've been seeing so many of that shit.
Bro,
Tents on the highway.
I'm telling you.
I've just been seeing. I was in Philly the other day and I just seen a whole different part, just a whole tent, clothes outside drying and shit.
Mm.
Just tents lined up, multitudes, like together. It was like a compound of tents, like it was like homeless headquarters.
You know, Amazon is hiring right away, right?
Are they hiring homeless
Yeah.
niggas?
You just gotta bring an ID and your birth certificate.
So if a homeless person has an ID,
and a birth certificate, and they can have a job at Amazon.
damn.
Bro, I feel like it's not necessary that there aren't like jobs and like those people are just there because they're there. I feel like it has to do with a lot of like how the way they were brought up, mental illness,
Of course,
drugs,
of course,
all that.
I believe it. I never think it's truly all their fault alone. It's factors in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, on that note,
But yeah, interesting.
the government is not for you. It is against you. But doesn't the government have like a slogan for the people,
Huh?
of the people, for the people, by the people, or of the people, by the people,
Yes.
for the people?
We the people.
We the people, of the people, by the people, for the people. You know, if the government says they're that, then shit. Clearly they're not.
But yeah, hope you guys. We'll see where we are in like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now. Hey, yo, whenever the mail-in ballots are.
Yeah.
We completely forgot to talk about mail-in ballots too. How that situation's going.
Bro, and that's another thing. I want to talk so much shit, bro.
Yeah.
But you gotta go. So
We'll talk
it's fine.
again,
We got another podcast.
All right, y'all. Good talking.
See you guys later.
Christian was
Have a
in this
night.
episode. Thank you for being here, Christian.
Yep. Thanks, bro.
All right.